Hey friend, welcome to Flow with Fafi. I'm Fafi and I'll be guiding you through today's practice. Let's begin in a seat with our legs extended forward. You can keep a slight bend in your knee if you like, or sit up on a cushion or a block to lift your hips. Bring your hands at your side, lift the chest, sit up nice and tall and close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath. Breathing in and out through your nose. Relax your shoulders, hold them back, keep the chest lifted. Notice any tension in your body and relax. Let's do one more breath and set our intention for today's practice. Gently open your eyes. Let's begin. Let's just point and flex our toes. Keep your heels down on the ground. Now make circles with the feet. Change direction. Keep your chest lifted. Come to the center. Now bend your right knee, bring your hands under your knee. You can clasp them together or just bring your hands under. And we're going to bend the knee, bring it into the chest, and then extend the leg forward. Bend to the chest and extend. The foot doesn't touch the ground, keep it hovering. Let's do one more round. Good, now release. Let's do the other side. Bend the left knee. Extend the leg. One more. Gently release. Now bend your right knee, clasp your hands under if you like. Let's make circles with the knee to any side. They don't have to be big circles, they can be small. Whatever your range of motion is. Change direction. Come to the center, extend the leg, release. Let's do the other side, bend the left knee and make circles. Change direction. Come to the center and extend the leg. Good job. Now bring the feet and the heels together. Knees are out to the side, coming into your butterfly pose. Bring the legs together. Bring your hands on top of your feet. Lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, come forward and fold. Lift yourself up, reach the hands back. Grab the outside of the knees and close the legs. Now extend the legs forward, lift them up. Keep the knees bent. You can keep your hands under your knees, behind you, behind your hips, or extend it forward, and let's hold it here for 5 breaths. Gently release. We're gonna do that one more time. You can hold still or add movement, it's your option. Now extend the legs, keep the knees bent. Now you have the option to extend one leg at a time. One more round. Hold it here for one breath. Gently release, bring the hands under the knees and fold forward. Lift yourself up, bring the legs to the side, bring the hands under the knees, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back for a downward facing dog. Bend the right knee, bring the left heel down to the ground. Bend the left knee, bring the right heel down to the ground. Come to the center, bend both knees, look forward, take small steps to the top of the mat. Bend your knees and very slowly lift yourself up to standing. Roll your shoulders up and back, bring your hands at your side. Good, now let's do the chair pose. Bend your knees, extend your arms forward, you can keep them here or lift your arms up. Relax your shoulders, roll them down. When you look down, you should be able to see your toes. Pretend you're sitting on an imaginary chair and sit back. Tuck your tailbone, pull your navel in. Extend the legs and release the hands at your side. Good. We're going to do that one more time. This time we're going to lift our heels off the ground. Bend the knees, lift the arms. Lift both heels off the ground. If you lose balance, don't worry about it. Just go back into it. Engage your core. Release. Extend the legs, release the arms. Good job. Now bring your left leg back, tuck your back toe, bend your right knee and lift your arms up, coming into your high lunge. Tuck your tailbone, look forward, relax your shoulders. Release your hands at your hips. Bring the back heel down to the ground, parallel to the mat. Both heels are in one line. Lift your arms up, parallel to the ground, and look towards your right fingers. Make sure your right knee is bent, your knee is over your ankle. Flip your right palm, bring your back hand on your back thigh, on your left thigh, and lift your right arm up, reaching back, stretching back. You can extend your right leg if you like, or keep it bent. Come back to warrior two, bending the knee, extending the arms. Bring the hands at the hips, extend the right leg. Bring both feet parallel to each other on the ground. And then bring the feet at a 45-degree angle. To the side, we're coming into our goddess pose. Hands are at your hips, bend your knees. Let's lower down as much as possible. You can keep your hands at your hips or bring your hands at your heart. Palms together to touch. Extend the legs, bring the hands at the hips. We're going to do that one more time. And guess what? This time we're also going to lift one heel at a time. You always have the option to just hold the pose and not lift the heels. Listen to your body, choose what works for you. Let's go. Bend the knees, lower down. Keep your hands at your hips. Lift the right heel up, lower. Lift the left heel, lower. Two more on each side. Now let's lift both heels at the same time. Lower a little bit more into your goddess. Keep the chest lifted. Release the heels down, extend the legs. Come to face forward on your mat and come to the top of the mat. Good job. Now we're gonna do the other side. Bring the right leg back, tucking the back toe, bending the left knee, and lift your arms up. Inhale. Bring your hands at your hips. Back heel is down, parallel to the mat. Bend the left knee. Lift the arms up, parallel to the ground, and look towards your left fingers. Your shoulders are stacked over your hips. Bring your right hand back towards your right thigh. Flip your left palm. Lift your arm up and reach back. Lift yourself up, coming back to warrior two, extending the arms parallel to the ground. Bring your hands at your hips, extend the left leg, bring both feet parallel to the mat. Come to face forward on your mat, tucking your back toe. Come forward with your torso, lower your hands down next to your front foot, and bring your left leg back, lifting your hips up and back. You have the option to stay in down dog or lower your knees down to the ground and come into a child's pose, reaching your hips back to the heels, extending your arms forward and bringing your forehead down to the ground. Lift yourself up. Slide your legs to the side and extend your legs forward. And come to lie down on your back. Bend the knees, bring the feet down on the ground, and bring the feet as close as you can towards the buttocks. Hands are at your side next to the hips. Feet are hip width apart. Inhale, lift the hips up. Engage your glutes. If it's possible, interlace your fingers under your hips and lift up a little bit higher. Gently release the bind and lower the hips all the way down to the ground. Bend the knees, bring them to the chest, and wrap your arms around your knees. Release the feet down to the ground. We're going to do that one more time and add movement, lifting up and then lowering down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. 3 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Inhale, let's hold it here for 2 breaths. Lift up as high as you can. Slowly lower the hips all the way down to the ground. Bend the knees, bring them to the chest, wrap your arms around your knees and rock from side to side. Come to the center. Lift the legs up, keep the knees bent. Wrap your left leg over your right leg. Extend your arms at your side in line with your shoulders and slowly lower the knees down to the ground. Hold the right and look to the left. Come back to the center. Release the bind from the legs and bring the right leg over the left and lower the knees down to the ground on the left and look to the right. Lift yourself back to the center. Release the spine, release the feet down on the ground. Extend the legs as wide as the mat. Bring your hands at your side, palms facing open. Close your eyes. Relax your body and surrender to the ground. Feel free to stay here for as long as you like if you have the time, or if you'd like to join me, introduce movements wiggling the fingers and the toes. Bring the legs together, bend the knees, bring them to the chest, wrap your elbows around your knees. Either lift yourself up to a seat or roll onto your side. Take a moment. And then gently lift yourself up to a comfortable seat. Keeping your eyes closed. Bring your palms together to touch at the heart. Gently bow the head. Open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed today's flow. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Namaste. Hope to see you again.